to really make that transformation from these reports to something that's usable by salespeople. And the sad part about all that is this data will be, as Jerry has well alluded to, will be out of date quickly. And really, I think when people think of using data or insight to sell, it's really at one stage of the sales cycle, which is kind of creating demand. The reality is that it needs to track through the entire process. And the sort of closeout to the story about this technology executive is he said that he believes about 50% of his sales team is not going to be able to rise to this occasion. So really, again, so the core of the approach is really thinking about where do you get this data from, and we will say it shouldn't be outsourced. So there are a couple of things. I'll talk in a moment about how we mine the data and how we work with Jerry to mine the data. But given the market shifts I talked about earlier, both the sales skills that salespeople need and the sales process itself are really impacted by these changes. So at the highest level, the skills, salespeople need to move from what keeps you awake at night to this is what should be keeping you awake at night. And then, you know, what's on the screen here is what we call the integrated buy-sell process that, you know, many of us have a sales process in place, but we believe that in today's world we need to integrate not only how we sell, but the way the customers buy. So the sort of top row here is salespeople need the skills to qualify and go after the right customers. They need to gain access now in the new world and create demand. They not only need to understand the customer's decision process, which is really the approach of most legacy methodology, is understanding the process, to now saying, how can I lead the process with the customer, leading the value conversation, differentiating, and then ultimately closing the deal. So not only do they need those skills at every step, they need the data and the insight that maps to each phase of the integrated buy-sell process in order to be able to guide the customer decision. So I want to talk for a moment about